Call Halayim Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai by Shem Rakal Kadash Barakata Yahweh Barakata Yahweh Shai Barakata Yahweh Barakata Yahweh Shai Barakata Yahweh Barakata Yahweh Shai. Call Halayim Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai by Shem Rakal Kadash. Peace and blessings to Great Millstone and double honors to Great Millstone, the apostle and elders on down who rule well and taught me this truth. Peace and salutations to the house of David, the elect man who's pushing his truth and faith and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth, so we can go home and make Jerusalem a praise sake, and Yahweh Yahweh Shai can receive the glory throughout the universe. Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai by Shem Kodash deserve our praises for the speaking through me in the spirit. All right, and I want to say peace and salutations to all the fellow laborers that's out there pushing this truth and faith and sincerity. All right. Yahweh Bashim Yahshua Bashim Kokodash. All right. May this video be edifying to you, brothers. All right. As you see on the screen right here, it says Cougar apparently killed Oregon woman missing for nearly 2 weeks, investigators say. All right. And I go into this a lot. I go into this a lot, because it be on my spirit to go into this a lot about these wild beasts, man, because, just being real, this is one of my fears, man. I don't want no wild beast to come up on me, man, and the Lord said he did not give us a spirit of fear, but all men, we have, the Lord said he will bring your biggest fear upon you, for you not serving him, and one of my biggest fears also is drowning to death, because I got a lot of things, a lot of ways I don't want to die, man. All right, you don't want to die no harsh ass death, unless it's the Lord's will for me to die in that manner. Then I just pray that the Lord puts the spirit upon me to be able to withstand it. All right, but you don't want to die at the hands of no wild beast, man. All right, it says Cougar apparently killed Oregon woman missing for nearly 2 weeks. All right, and this is Yahweh Bashim Shai sending judgment out on you people, man. Letting you know he's finna unleash the floodgates of hell upon you people, man. All right, because wild beasts, to get a wild beast sent upon you, all right, to eat your flesh and eat your carcass, all right, and devour you, man. That's a horrible way to die, man. All right, get eaten alive by a wild beast. All right, and call halal Yahweh by Shemel Shai is 144. All right, but to get eaten by a wild beast, all right, that's horrible, man. All right, you don't want that. All right, so I'm just gonna read this story, and I'm going to a couple scriptures. I got one more article I wanted to get also after this. All right, then I'm just going to a couple scriptures. Lord willing, it's edifying. I ain't gonna make it too long. All right, it says an Oregon woman who had been reported missing nearly 2 weeks ago was most likely killed by a cougar in an unprecedented event. Investigators revealed Tuesday the body of Diana Barber, 55, was found Monday off a trail in the Mount Hood National Forest in Welches, about 40 miles southeast of Portland, according to the Clackamas County Sheriff's Office, if I said that right. The medical examiner determined that wounds found on Barber's body were consistent with suspected cougar attack and ruled out the possibility that she was mauled after she died from a separate cause. DNA samples will be flown by the Oregon State Police to U.S. Fish and Wildlife Services Laboratory for further analysis, officials said. Barber's death by a cougar is the first recorded attack of its kind in Oregon State history, right? Because Yahweh Shemel Shai is finna start sending the plagues of old upon you people, man. All right, he's finna start sending the wild beasts of the field upon you people, man. All right, these are signs that Yahweh Shemel Shai is finna open up the floodgates of hell, man. All right, when you see wild cougars, because this is not the first case of this. All right, it's been happening like this in the last 2 or 3 months, all right, it's been multiple cases of cougars mauling people, man. All right, wild animals and wild beasts creeping up on people, man. It was another case of a cougar coming in somebody's house, man. All right, and it ate their cat, man. All right, so Yahweh Shimi Shai is just sending the warnings and the signs to let you know that wild beasts are gonna trade places. All right, and they're gonna start devouring you people. All right, devouring you wicked. All right, you sinners, you transgressors. It says authorities previously said that Barbara, an avid hiker from Gresham was considered a missing person and noted her was found on Saturday. Noted her car was found on Saturday. Yeah, she was hiking on the trail, man. Her ass got mauled by this cougar, man. They ain't find her ass till 2 weeks later, man. All right, and I'm gonna just jump down a little bit more. It says the sheriff's office said Oregon has roughly 6,000 cougars. All right, boy, that's hey, you people on the West Coast, man. You got some shit. You got mountain lions and cougars to worry about, man. I was looking up the weight of cougars, man. Them some big animals, man. They can go range from 120 pounds to 200 pounds, I think, man. All right, and they vicious, man. All right, them are wild cats, man. All right, it says also commonly called mountain lions or pumas throughout the state, and that ODFW tracks conflicts with the animals in situations where they kill non-wild animals or threaten humans. This is an unprecedented event in Oregon. Yeah, this is unprecedented, man. All right, why? Because Yahweh Shemi Shai is finna bring unprecedented. We are in unprecedented times. All right, Salakia, we're in unprecedented times, man. All right, Yahweh Shemi Shai is finna bring all out hell upon you people, man. All right, it says we are asking people to avoid this area while we attempt to remove this cougar. Hey, what one thing you're not going to do is stop Yahweh Shimi Shai's will. All right, Yahweh Shimi Shai's will is to bring these 6,000 cougars upon you wicked ass people, punishing you to destruction. All right, this is just an example of what Yahweh Shimi Shai is finna do to you wicked ass people who transgress his laws and are destined for judgment. All right. We don't know what risk it poses to the public. Yeah, it poses a serious risk to the public. All right, over the past decade, about 20 cougars have been killed each year in the wildlife management area where Bobber's body was found. Okay, and I had this one more. All right, one more article. All right, Lord willing, I can find it. Let me see if I can find it. Here you go, right here. Tawadi Yahweh by Shimi Shab by Shimi Kokodash. All right. It says Oklahoma woman wakes up to find a coyote in her bedroom. All right. Bonnie Moriarty was sleeping when a noise woke her up. Then her cat and a wild coyote entered her bedroom. All right, and let me see if this video play. All right. This ad coming up. Say got 5 seconds. All right, it's lucky, bros. Bear with me. Looking through this video. Okay, say skip to the content. All right, so I just want to play this. All right, this will be my first time watching it. Also, all right, if it downloads, if it don't, you get the gist.
It's almost too much to fathom. You're in a deep sleep when all of a sudden you are startled awake by a loud noise.
It's around 4, I want to say 4:15. All of a sudden we hear it sound like a cat fight almost.
At first, Bonnie Moriarty just thought it was her cat and dog getting into a scuffle.
I woke up and a cat and the coyote came running into my room. It's still dark.
Bonnie says she can hardly believe her eyes, so she grabbed a nearby golf club for protection.
Well, my husband was out of town, and so my poor kids are upstairs and I'm screaming.
Bonnie thinks the coyote most likely came from this wooded area back here. At one point, she says her miniature schnauzer came running in, barking up a storm. But the coyote just crouched down in the corner and remained timid.
And that's when I realized, holy crow, I've got a coyote stuck in my bedroom.
By that time, she says her kids were wide awake, and so she called the Bixby Police Department.
Well, we shut the bedroom door, and they came with, I'm sure there's a term for it, but on a stick with a little loop. So I had 3 policemen in my bedroom trying to get the coyote out.
Using the catcher poles, 2 of the officers were able to get the loops around the coyote's neck and carefully pull it outside and release it safely back into the woods. Bonnie believes the coyote may have gotten through her back door after it saw her cat.
He somehow just lunged at the door and the door opened.
Hey, that's the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. All right, he just somehow just lunged at the door and it opened, man. All right, this. Hey man, Yahweh Shem Yahushai is not playing, man. All right, he's showing you. All right, he's finna start unleashing these wild beasts on your ass, man. All right, just imagine you wake up in a fucking a coyote in your house, man. All right, imagine you wake up in a wild fucking bear in your house, man. All right, Yahweh Shem Yahushai is gonna bring that. He's gonna bring these type of wild beasts of the field on your ass, man. All right. Let me see what I'm gonna start in the second Ezra. All right. Let me get this in second Ezra. Like I said, I ain't have too many, you know. Lord willing, this is edifying. You know, I just wanted to make the point about this. I'm pull this back up for edification's sake. Just get the picture back up. Yeah. But yeah, man, and then he's sending them on you Edomites too, man. All right. See, you Edomites, man, you Edomites don't have no hedge at all, man. All right, you Israelites don't either, man. All right, Yahweh Shem Yahushai is finna do a lot of killing, man. All right. He's got a lot of different ways to kill your ass, man. All right. This is Second Ezra chapter 5, verse 8. There shall be a confusion also in many places, and the fire shall be off sent out again, and the wild beasts shall change their places, and menstruous women shall bring forth monsters. Yeah, and the wild beasts shall change their places. All right, that was the point I wanted to hit on, man. All right, and the wild beasts are changing their places right now, man. All right, you got. If all you gotta do is look in the news, you'll see something about a wild beast just in a weird ass place every day, man. All right, a snake under a damn car hood, man. All right, a fox, a mountain lion ending up in somebody's house, man. All right, a bear mauling somebody and eating them to death, man. This is the type of shit that you people got to worry about, man. All right, these wild beasts are changing their place, and it's only going to increase as judgment increases, man. All right, this is Psalms chapter 50, verse 11. It says, I know all the fowls of the mountains and the wild beasts of the field are mine. All right, so the wild beast of the field is Yahweh Shem Yahushai's, man. All right, Yahweh Shem Yahushai will send these wild beasts on your ass, man. All right, and he's gonna send them on you, man. Why? Because he's finna punish the wicked to destruction, man. All right, and let me see if I can get that one. All right, see, yeah, I think it's right. Yeah, he's finna punish the wicked to destruction. All right, this is Sirach in the Apocrypha chapter 39, verse 28. It says, there be spirits that are created for vengeance. All right, this was a spirit that was created for vengeance. All right, who killed this lady when she went on her hike. All right, this cougar had the spirit hop up on him to eat this bitch to death, man. All right, because it was a spirit that was created for vengeance. All right, it says, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of destruction, they pour out the force and appease the wrath of him that made him. Yeah, so this is appeasing the wrath of them that made him. Who made the animals and the beasts of the field? Yahweh Shem Yahushai. All right, and this is the wrath of Yahweh Shem Yahushai to send these wild beasts on you wicked ass people. All right, let me continue to go into it. Fire and hail and famine and death, all these were created for vengeance. Teeth of wild beasts and scorpions, serpents, and the sword punishing the wicked to destruction. Yeah, Yahweh Shem Yahushai is bringing these teeth of wild beasts to punish your ass to destruction, man. To punish the wicked to destruction, man. All right, Yahweh Shem Yahushai is finna start putting you people to death, judging you people. This is a scary thing, man. All right, this should scare you when you see this. I mean, which you're not supposed to fear the sentence of death. All right, but therefore knowing the fear of the Lord, we persuade men to get their ass right, man. All right, because This is light work for Yahweh Shimi Shai, man. All right, Yahweh Shimi Shai, man, he can do anything he want, man. All right, he can bring a pack of wild cougars on your ass. All right, and eat your ass up to the last degree and keep you alive and make you bleed out. All right, Yahweh Shimi Shai is ice cold with it. All right, this is Jeremiah chapter 7 verse 33, and the carcasses of this people shall be meat for the fowls of heaven and for the beast of the earth, and none shall fray them away. Yeah, none can fray these beasts away, man. All right, this is the will of Yahweh Shimi Shai to put these beasts upon you wicked ass people and destroy you. Your carcasses are gonna be meat for these wild beasts. All right, in Jacob's trouble, man. All right, when in the day of the Lord's wrath. All right, so you should be trying to get your ass right, man. All right. This is Jeremiah chapter 15, verse 2. And it shall come to pass, if they say unto thee, whether shall we go forth? Then thou shalt tell them, thus said the Lord Yahweh, such is for death to death, and such is for the sword to the sword, and such is for the famine to the famine, and such is for the captivity to the captivity. And I will appoint over them 4 kinds, said the Lord Yahweh, the sword to slay, and the dogs to tear, and the fowls of heaven, and the beast of the earth to devour and destroy. Yeah, Yahweh Shimi Shai is appointed over you the dogs to tear, and the beast of the earth, and the fowls of heaven to devour and destroy. All right, for your wickedness, man. All right, this is what you get for transgressing the law, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Shimi Shai, and this is what you get. All right, and if you're a heathen, all right, if you're not of the elect, all right, which 2/3 of Israel you consider heathens also, all right. So if you're not a part of the elect, you're open to receive. You don't have no hegemony around you to protect you from these type of judgments coming upon you, man. All right. This is Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 26, and thy carcass shall be meat unto all fowls of the air and unto the beast of the earth, and no man shall fray them away. All right, and even if you die from another one of the ways, the plagues, the pestilence, the famine, all right, the sword, all right, death or destruction, all right, one of these the multitude of ways that Yahweh Shimi Shai, if you die from one of those ways, your meat of your body is still going to be carcass for the beasts of the earth, because Yahweh Shimi Shai said it. All right, so Yahweh Shimi Shai is still going to feed your carcass to the wild beasts, man. They gonna feed off your flesh, man. All right, this is raw, man. All right, this is Ezekiel. All right, and I'm gonna get ready to wrap it up. I ain't have much. All right. All right, this is Ezekiel chapter 5, verse 17. It says, so will I send upon you famine and evil beast, man. Evil beast, man. All right, the Sioux gonna break loose. All right, you gonna have all type of evil beasts out here, man. All right, spirits created for vengeance. You might even see a newly created animal you never seen before, man. Or you might see a splice created by the Most High Yahweh Shimi Shai's whipping stick Esau. All right, just out here a fucking a man animal or something, man. All right, no telling what you might see out here, man. All right, Yahweh Shimi Shai is gonna bring these evil beasts upon you, man. All right, and it says, and they shall bereave thee, and pestilence and blood shall pass through thee, and I will bring the sword upon thee. I, the Lord Yahweh, have spoken it. Yeah, the Lord Yahweh Shimi Shai has spoken it. That means it's done, man. All right, that means it's done, man. All right. So if you're not on the good side of Yahweh Shimi Shai, you're gonna receive of the plagues of Yahweh Shimi Shai. All right, let me get this right here. All right, and I'm gonna just wrap it up. All right, this just for exhortation. All right, cause you need to be trying to get on the good side of the Heavenly Father, so you don't receive of these judgments, man. All right. So this is Job chapter 5 verse 19. It says, he shall deliver thee in 6 troubles, yea, in 7 there shall no evil touch thee. In famine he shall redeem thee for death, and in war from the power of the sword. Thou shalt be hid from the scourge of the tongue, neither shalt thou be afraid of destruction when it cometh. At destruction and famine thou shalt laugh, neither shalt thou be afraid of the beast of the earth. All right, so Yahweh Shem Yahushai, if you have done his will, all right, if you have been laboring, all right, if you have been praying and fasting, all right, if you have been loving thy neighbor and feeding the sheep, all right, if you have been in meditation of the scriptures and meditation of prophecy, all right, if you have been building up your spirit for the evil day, all right, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is going to preserve you from the said perils, and you're gonna have a spirit to endure these things, and you're not gonna fear. All right, when you see somebody get eaten by a wild beast, why? Because you're gonna be in league with the beast of the field, because you're gonna understand that Yahweh Shem Yahushua is in control of everything, because he's gonna and he has a hedge around you to where these animals are not even gonna come attack you. All right, why? Because you have done what was pleasing unto the Lord. But that doesn't mean that you have done enough. All right, when all out hell breaks loose, you have to keep enduring and keep believing and have that ultimate faith until the end that Yahweh Shem Yahushua is going to deliver you from these different situations. All right, it says, for thou shalt be in league with the stones of the field, and the beasts of the field shall be at peace with thee. Yeah, the beasts of the field gonna be at peace with us, man. All right, so a wild pack of beasts might just run straight past you and eat up somebody else, man. All right, they gonna be at peace with you. Why? Because you're gonna have the spirit of Yahweh by Shem Yahushua by Shem Kokodash resting upon you, man. All right, so Lord willing, this was edifying. I want to give all praises to Yahweh by Shem, Yahweh Shai by Shem Rakal Kadash. All right. Peace and blessings and double honors to great millstone, the apostle and elders on down who rule well and taught me this truth. Peace and salutations to the house of David. All right, the sincere brethren and fellow laborers who are laboring in faith and sincerity for Yahweh by Shem Yahushua by Shem Kokodash. All right, shalom to the elect.